Hi, I'm Michael Petro, a Jesuit in formation from the USA East Province with JRS here in Lebanon, in Beirut, where since Monday morning, in the middle of the night, we've been living a war. I got a call at 3:30 on Monday morning from the same person who called me just before the war in 2024 started, and I knew that she and her children were going to be fleeing to the church where we opened a shelter in 2024. 10 minutes later, airstrikes started, and since that morning, we've been running a shelter here in St. Joseph Parish, which is a church of the Jesuits that serves largely migrant workers and minority refugees. Migrant workers here in Lebanon and refugees here in Lebanon have not been able to access government shelters, as millions of people have been displaced by fighting, bombing, and airstrikes in the south of Beirut and in the south of Lebanon. So we are trying to welcome the most vulnerable people here in Lebanon into the church in a response supported by JRS. Currently, we have over 170 people residing in the church, which is more than double the capacity of the church last time. We've been using spaces that we didn't want to use and didn't have to use last time, but it's much, much harder this year. You may be able to hear the drones and fighter jets overhead as we're here welcoming a few new people, helping arrange a new space this evening with JRS staff. There are children playing here in the parking lot, and if you couldn't hear the jets overhead, you might forget that this isn't just a migrant center, but it's a shelter. The situation here is quite difficult. NGOs that were able to support our response last year for free, now are asking us if we can make contributions. The funding crisis that hit the whole humanitarian sector last year is still impacting us now, and our ability to raise the funds we need to take care of the most vulnerable in Lebanon really depends on the generosity of people willing to support our mission. So I'm living in the shelter as well here at night, trying to support the team, and so I'm very grateful for whatever your support can do here as we try to take care of the 170 and probably by tomorrow night 200 people who are here in the church. We're very grateful, and please pray for us.